Well, Joe, the mood here can be summed up in one word: stunned. Most of the ponies here had no idea that the election was going to be this close. Once Cloudsdale's results came in, the silence was palpable, only broken by the shattering of monocles, the deflating of top hats, and the occasional choking of a pony who had accidentally gasped in his victory mustache. Princess Celestia, sensing the anticipation within the room, addressed the people thusly, saying, "Have faith, my little voties. Our campaign has anticipated that Cloudsdale could have gone either way in this election. It is, and always has been, a wing state." Chum. That last part is a direct quote, by the way. She actually said, chum, and did that little, toothy skyward grin. I don't do it very well. She does it much better, but you get my point. Now, analysts are struggling to assign blame as to how Celestia could have lost Cloudsdale. There were scattered reports of Pegasi being given misinformation regarding their polling locations. Now, you have to remember, Pegasi, by their very nature, are an itinerant race and spend much of their time abroad, only returning to Cloudsdale for things such as sporting events, or to mock Fluttershy's flying ability. Those two usually sync up pretty well. They might be the same thing. The point is, though, that they were confused as to whether they had to return to Cloudsdale to vote or if they could remain at their current residence. Now, unreliable sources have suggested that Lunacrats would give misleading information to Pegasi who planned on voting for Celestia, sending them to the wrong location. Now, whether or not this is true, most of the blame, as always, is being assigned to Derpy Hooves. How one little gray mare could have caused such chaos, it baffles the mind. But I'm getting... what's that? Okay, we are getting confirmation from eyewitnesses as to how that took place. 1 second. Okay, it looks like when she went to go vote, she said that she found the ballot confusing and asked to vote again. How she found it confusing when there's two candidates escapes me, but then on her next attempt she said that the print was too small and it was difficult to read. Difficult to read, right, Derpy. Okay. She voted again at that point. Okay, and then she failed to punch her hoof all the way through the ballot, thus resulting in hanging chads and invalidating the ballot. Okay, so this whole process repeated itself for several hours. The different excuses given each time. Now, none of this would have actually affected the outcome because the election staff did their job, threw away all of her ballots except for the last one. But unfortunately, oh no! No, Derpy Hooves was in charge of delivering the ballots to the election committee. And by mistake, she had grabbed the trash bag containing all of her faulty ballots instead of the actual bag, the mail bag, and delivered it to the election. Okay, this resulted in pure chaos at the election committee, and they had absolutely no idea how to deal with the situation. Okay, it appears to me, Joe, that no matter the results of tonight, there will be a recount. Back to you, Joe.